Oh, the crazy elf is scolding again. You're really determined and really about to, like, fall over and collapse. Bye, crazy elf. Okay. Who's going to come grab you this time? Yeah, the fearless. Boom, 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 boom. Straight to the crazy elf. What's your athletics to now? 17. I wonder how much of that is from running after crazy elf. G'day, mate. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, JD. And I'm sitting here watching a poor, injured JD who was trying to look in a telescope. And it didn't work out too well for me. So, what has happened? What is happening? So, let's start with telescope. Telescope has been running perfectly fine. We've got like half the planets done. We've actually visited both carbon asteroids. You know, once you launch one steam rocket, there's no point doing a whole another episode launching another steam rocket to its neighboring, you know, companion, whatever you want to call it, companion, target, star map item, whatever. We've researched, well, we've analyzed 3 oily asteroids, a metallic asteroid, a satellite, a interstellar ice carbon asteroid, and 4 rocky asteroids. So far, it's all pretty boring. None of them really have anything that we really care too much about. The only one that we've had so far is one of these has trace amounts of fullerene, which is important, and I think that gives us insulation. I can't remember. I haven't really played with the space age stuff too much, so yep. And the other one, mainly reason I haven't is Oxygen Not Included used to be on that like 6-week dev cycle, and I'd sort of get up to the late game, and then 3 updates have happened, and my game would shit itself because it didn't migrate through like 3 or 4 major patches. Anyway, and the other one has isoresin. So our plan is to get a cargo rocket and be able to ship it off to one of these 2 asteroids. So that's plan number 1. Plan number 2 is to fix these doors, because these didn't work. Actually, rather than deconstruct them, can I just set them to 9 and hopefully somebody comes up here and repairs them? Hopefully that works. We're going to leave Colblitz in the rocket. Not going to pull him out just yet. We have printables, which we're going to take some glass. So I need to get some research done, which means deconstruct. Buildings. Finally, the original manual generator, the original jumbo battery, and the original oxygen diffuser can all go. Also, on game load, like, we had 15 duplicates with hypothermia, and a lot of these guys are standing in... Whoa, that's a bad example. A lot of these guys were standing in areas that are like 50-odd degrees. I'm like, yeah, hypothermia. Also, I've set the base to a bit of a cleanup, actually, whilst we're here. So, last episode, we got these tanks up and running, which means all of these tanks can go. They're officially doing nothing at this stage. So the dupes have lots of background tasks. At the same time, we're still trying to dig out this whole side of the map. And they're doing a pretty good job of it. Why is that not marked for... diggy. Yeah, the dupes doing a pretty good job of just like clearing out or cleaving out this whole section of the map. Okay, home. So I need to put... Ooh, lag. I need to put those 2 doors there. At the same time, I want to... stations. We need a virtual planetarium right there. I'm just closing some background things, seeing if that improves the lag. No, it doesn't. Awesome. So, we need a virtual planetarium because I want to well, I want to get research done. The other thing I really want to do this episode, and we're going to sort of set this up as a bit of a background task, but we are going to pop in and check on it from every now and then, is I really want a Dracco farm running. Because if we go to industrial ingredient, reed fiber, like we're 700 cycles in, and you look at reed fiber and go 229. That's heaps, JD. Until you start making Atmo suits. And these things need 2 units of reed fiber each, which still means I can make 100 Atmo suits, which is plenty. But the other one I want to make is textile loom. 29, right there. Because I want snazzy suits for everybody. So yeah, I want to make a new Dracco farm. So we're going to do some quick adjustments here. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. So at 4 tiles down, we're going to put in our farm floor. And not out of igneous rock, because I don't have a lot of that. Sedimentary rock. And then down here, scalding. Sergeant Snazzy Suit, at least you're repairing it. Like, as long as I don't put another rocket through it, it should be fine. Nope, Snazzy Suit decided to give up before he died. Good idea. Oh, that's really meant to be done as well. Oh yeah, and we have a whole bunch of data banks, plus a strange brick. That's an old-fashioned cell phone. And vacillator recharge, egg-shaped rock. We've got a few space artifacts already. But if we come back to you, Priority 9. Oh, we're set to Priority 4. That's why. Okay. I want one of them. I want a liquid lock here. Which will be, it's literally going to be pretty much a one-for-one copy of the one above, except we're going to harden up all the materials, make them out of something a little bit more durable. Put that there, put that there. And I'm also going to modify the design ever so slightly. It would probably help if you guys dug out those tiles so you could get in and out. What have I done wrong? I've done everything wrong. Okay, I also want atmosphere docks. 2 there, 2 there. Ventilation. Well, Caretaker's in the planetarium already. Go for it, Caretaker. We want 8. 8. We'll set you to priority 8 as well. Research-wise, we're going to zoom out first. We want to hammer through solid fuel combustion and hydro fuel combustion. We want to be able to get petroleum engines as soon as possible, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, that's broken. Alrighty. So we need plumbing, a bottle emptier, there and there. Actually, before I forget, deconstruct you and deconstruct you. Plumbing, pitcher pump, right there. Come on. Lazy elf. How about you don't do that? You go do the research station instead. Crazy elf, like, no? Okay. It's alright. We'll just burn off a tube one at a time. Okay. Bash this. We're gonna make this control 1. Alright, so we want you to do petroleum, and the main reason I'm picking petroleum is I'm just out of crude oil that I can access. Okay, copy that to there. We want, so this is step 1. Step 2 is going to be deconstruct buildings. the whole insulated tiles from above because I don't need them anymore. The other thing we need to do is mini gas pump. I should just hold down shift for these. Scolding. Green Gemini. Oh, we're still trying to repair those doors, are we? You waited till it got hotter and then came to try and repair them. Okay. I don't know if they even can be repaired, to be honest. Okay, gas vents. Power wire. No, you're already on power. Get rid of actually all except the last 4 tiles. Come on, I still want to put in my automation. Alright, leave them to do that. Who's that, Kendrith? No idea. Somebody's in there playing with a virtual planetarium. Oh, I wanted suits. Snazzy suit. I think I need 12 to cover all my duplicates. So we're going to make 12 snazzy suits to cover all the important duplicates. Sacrifices don't get them. You know, it's like a badge of... it's like a badge of honor. Yeah, you need to have a snazzy suit to prove that you're part of the all important cult. Okay, so we want a auto sweeper, maybe not out of steel. That's green Gemini. It's fine. Just out of look, iron. Where's my copper? Oh, I've got no copper. Gold it is then. 1, 2. Okay, 3, 4. We want conveyor loaders. I'm going to put a loader there and a loader there. Oh, incapacitated. You've already been carrying it around. JJ's got you already. No, you do have 0 health. Okay. Alright. That's our automation. That's our plumbing out. That needs to be a priority 9, please. Because at the moment we're running pumps that are doing nothing. Incapacitated. Professor Bro! Quick, somebody grab him. He's important. He has a hat. I'm about to make him a snazzy suit. What the hell was he playing with? Probably these. Oh, Kendrith, you should so deconstruct that with that above your head. Like, while standing underneath it. That sounds like a great idea. Telescope idle. Pick the next target. Another rocky asteroid. I really hope these have got something good on them. Because we've got a lot of them already. Alright. Nope. You're going to ship out all copy settings there to there. We want shipping, conveyor rail, there to there to there. No, actually you need to go one more tile, and then I need to shoot, which is right where that thing is, but that's fine. Also need to double insulate this room because I've noticed that the insulated tiles, it does seem warm around the edges. Okay, no, maybe it doesn't need double insulation. Okay, in that case, let's just put our conveyor chute there instead. Power. We're going to hook you 3 together. You 3 together. I still need that liquid lock. Aluminium ore. Okay, have we finished that research yet? Nope. Hey you, priority 8. GD, low priority. Caretaker. Okay. Like, somebody finished the research. if we get the auto sweepers powered up, they'll sweep out the room. So I don't actually have to manually sweep any of the crap on the ground. Okay, we're good to go there. So next one I want is... I need a storage tank. Here, I need a real gas filter. There. You know what? I'm in a rush. Cancel. Deconstruct. Let's build these around the right way. There, there, there. I don't know. There, there. That'll do us. You plug into that one. 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 Gas vent there, 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 and there. Power wire. Bugger it, just run it right through the middle. And right through the middle of those ones. I told you to deconstruct that one, please. Okay, so this one's shipping everything out. No, we still don't have a liquid lock. Oh, that one might have been a mistake. I need to actually empty this liquid lock. Okay, so I need to put that there, that there. I need to deconstruct the door. So... Okay. No, that should be fine, actually. Okay. Tiles. We're gonna go... 700, 100. Perfect. Stop pumping petroleum there. Okay. Alright. Now if I deconstruct that one tile, we should be able to empty this liquid lock. You are going to store chlorine. Copy settings. Why do you have no power? That's why. Okay. So that should pump out all the chlorine. Hopefully. Pipe blocked. Really? You guys can't stack one on top of another? Oh, you suck. Alright, I'll work out how to fix that in a second. Mop. Pro 9. Clear out that. My plan was not to play with Dreckos this whole episode, but, we only just... Where are my Stazzy... Oh, there they are. Stazzy suit. Chris. Colberts. Okay, no, now Colberts. Crisis. Doperson doesn't get one. Ergphobia gets one. The reason we put snazzy suits on our duplicates is every single snazzy suit adds like 30 decor to the actual duplicate. Actually, Ergphobia. Perfect example. We want decor overlay. Hey! So, plus 30 decor. Really? There's 2 duplicates? Wow, there is 2 duplicates working perfectly. Wow, that is so weird. That is so weird. It's like they're literally one on top of one another. Oh, now they're separated. So yeah, each snazzy suit gives a crap load of decor. to the actual duplicate and everything around them. So it's really, really handy to get up to snazzy suits sort of as soon as possible. Of course, with this map, with our complete lack of reed fiber, means I'm cycle 700 and I'm finally getting to snazzy suits. Come on, snazzy suit. No. JJ needs one. Joe Watt needs one. Who else? Professor Bro. I think that's all of them assigned already. Okay. So we have our liquid lock. We need to put that in there. We need to... Actually, if I deconstruct that tile, that should let us get that liquid out. Yep. Okay. Which then means I can put down that and then deconstruct those tiles, that tile. We want to copy settings to those two. Oh. You've been turned off. Of course you have. We want to do petroleum. Auto bottle on. Copy settings there to there. We want a second one of those. And then stations. We want a checkpoint. Scolding. Crazy elf. Crazy elf's at it again. Yeah, I should... Probably a good reminder to come build these. Because those asteroids are doing a little bit of damage. Alright, where are we? Back to Dreckos. Deliver suit. Deliver suit. Because I actually think I do have clothing. One atmosphere? I thought... Oh, the other one's in the rocket. Yeah. Incapacitated already. Oh, Crazy Elf's out for the count. Yeah. Nothing went wrong with the telescope. It was fine. Hey! We got that first rocket research done. So that means, hopefully... Yeah, JD's down here. I was sort of hoping I could get all three of these running at the same time, but obviously not. Alright. Are you done? No. Why are you broken? Why are you 100 and... Oh... Because I ran them in a vacuum. That'd do it. Let's just priority 9 so you actually get repair. Actually, no. Yeah, we're just going to deconstruct you. Okay. Rip up both those. Rebuild them. This one. Autosaves. Yeah, I'm just going to stack them all into one central pipe. That should get us out of trouble. Okay. That's that problem solved. We need atmospheres delivered. 9, please? Please? Okay, so we have an atmosphere. Somebody can get in here and deconstruct these, rebuild them. Snazzy suits. We still have a Stinson. And a Super Tux. And nope, I still need a Crisis and a Colberts. So we need 2 more Snazzy suits. Printables. We'll take some pip eggs. Yeah. So, that goes there. That goes there. That's that one. Deconstruct. Buildings. All of those can go away. That's fine. That's fine. Deconstruct buildings. That's fine. That's the bottom Dracco farm. Done. It's done. It's 100% complete. You can go away. You can go away. Somebody's being scolded again. You lot can go away. Oh, it's me. It's set to priority 1, dude. I don't even listen to my own priority advice. Disable auto repair. We're not repairing it. JD. I should run right now. No. Quick, somebody come save me. Priority now. Joel Watts. Thank you so much, mate. Alright, saved again. This is like a recurring theme in this series, it seems. Mop. Oh, crap. Don't. Oh, I let it mix. Alright, deconstruct buildings. We want to get rid of those 4. We want to replace them over here. We want a vacuum as fast as possible. We also want to turn you off. Alright. And then I've spent like just 5 minutes screwing around with this, which I literally spent. This was meant to be the side project. Okay, if you're going to not be a side project, let's come up here. I want to have Atmo suits. I want to have Atmo suits, I want to have Atmo docks, I want to have all that sort of fun stuff. So, we're going to put in, this will be the build project of the century. We want to put in bunker tiles like that. We want to bring you up to there, we want to bring you up to there. I then want stations. I want an Atmo suit checkpoint going in the opposite direction. I then want Atmo suit docks out of lead. That's 300 degrees. Sure. We just won't let them touch the ceiling. That would probably help. Atmo suit docks, lead, all the way across to there. Then we're going to do insulated tiles across the bottom. We're going to dig that out. Where they're going to start our ladders to space. Here. And then I'm going to put in a mechanical airlock. Like I care about whether or not we're sending the duplicates out into a vacuum or not. I'm going to pretend like I do, okay? Alright, so that's that plan. Which also means this is the next plan. I want to get this up and running. Which just literally needs a water input. So we have this water input that does this oxygen. We're going to tee it off. Yeah, we're going to tee it off into this pipe. In like that. Do I have to insulate the water? No, it's going to end up at 70 odd degrees when it comes out the electrolyzer anyway. So we're going to take that up to here. We're going to run a liquid bridge over there. And run it, well, in like that. We need a... Nope, we're just going to hook it up on heavy watt wire. Power. Oh, okay. We're going to need... Is the automation done? Yes, the automation is done. Is the power... plumbing done? Yes. Is the power done? Yes. Is the ventilation done? Yes. Except these pipes are now going to go out this wall instead. Because my Atmos suit's going to be over here. So we want ventilation. This is going to be 71 degree oxygen. So we're going to actually use insulated pipes there to all of those. Okay. Which now means that pipe goes away. It also means I can seal off the top row because the top row is actually done. And we need to power this bad boy up, which we're going to do with power wires. Oh, and I need some way for you to burn off or output your excess hydrogen. Oh, I've got the pipe there. Okay. No, I plan ahead. I've done all this stuff. Okay, so we just need power, heavy watt wire, because it doesn't matter. It's a power, heavy watt wire, from there to there. Priority 9. Go tubes. That's all set to 9. That's all set to 9. You're going to need a power connection, so we're going to... Why does nothing ever light up? Power transformer. There. Power. Power transformer. There and there. Run that into there. And then conductive wire out of lead. Right across the top. And then up into all of those. Okay. If tubes just get that finish, we want to sweep. I need to sweep up the mess we've made in here. Plumbing's already plumbed in. I think we're almost good to go to turn that on. Okay. Speaking of turning things on and off, we have almost a vacuum. Gas overlay. Yeah, still a little bit of off-gassing over here. Okay. So you can definitely go... Scalding. Oh, is it warm around here? Oh, it is toasty down here. Quick, get all across the ladder in a hurry. Well, actually, you know what? Oh. Okay. Let's fix that at the same time. Let's use... Where are you being scalded now? Oh, caretaker's up here. Okay. Did you... No, are we out of data banks? Or are they buried? Let's be honest, Tubes. They're buried, aren't they? Unbury our data banks. And then at the same time, you can build the other bunker doors so they don't get buried anymore. Okay. Run pipe to there. Run normal pipe out of sedimentary rock. There to there. Which way is liquid going? It's going up. Incapacity. Okay. Oh, no, it's the other building that's really, really damaged. Okay. Quick, somebody grab caretaker. Throw them down here. I sort of want this just destroyed. Hello, duplicates. I don't care whether you can't breathe. Just dig through this. Scalding. Ants. No. Research complete. Solid fuel combustion. we might as well put that in whilst we're looking at this stuff. Rocketry, solid fuel booster. So solid fuel booster takes in refined iron and oxalite to actually make it operate. There we go, picking up all those data banks. Haven't got our research finished. Nope, that won't get our research finished. Okay, we might have a little bit of a... Oh, I opened that up to space. Yeah, that's probably what's causing a lot of our carbon dioxide problems. Okay, rocketry. Solid fuel booster. That's all we have to change. So once we've changed that, and we can fill that, we can then launch to these asteroids next. That's the only modification we have to make to this rocket to get further out into space. Okay, where were we? We were here. So, I love this BIOS mod sometimes. If I disconnect that, all that's going to empty out. And that's it. That's how quick it is to just do some minor modifications. But that's added cooling to this. So this should no longer be 50 odd degrees. Okay. Where were we? You're literally a power connection away. Oh, that's not hooked up for some reason. I don't know why, but if we hook that up, you guys should start running. I can block that in. Oh, I actually need to also be able to... Okay. You go to there, you go to there. We're going to want a vent there and there. Because I actually need to vent the gas somewhere. You can think about that part. And I want to... Where's my hydrogen line? That's it. That's natural gas. Okay, if I take hydrogen... That's going to be our hydrogen line. And we're just going to bring it down. We're going to bridge it into that one. Technically, I should insulate all this because it's 75 degrees hydrogen, but you know. Okay. Let's copy some settings. Copy settings to there. And where's my other ones? Copy those settings to there. And install a high pressure vent right there. Maybe not build just the last few pipes. Yeah. Okay. I'm probably going to end up with... Yep, I'm going to end up with a lot of damaged machinery. Order of operations is somewhat important sometimes. Alright, you... just off. Scolding. Oh! I didn't mean to uncover you at all. Okay. Where's this thing? Blueprint mod, I love you. Yeah, we're just going to copy everything. And put that on top of there. Okay, cancel. Background buildings. Turns out I don't need those. buildings. Oh. Wrong button. Cancel that. Cancel that. I'm going to cancel those two tiles so they can get in and out. I need to obviously... Okay. Power. Power. Get rid of that. That's obviously not going to work. I need that power transformer over here. Which will have to be routed like that. Heavy watt wire is going to have to go that way. Crazy Elf, you're about to get toasted. And if somebody doesn't build a ladder on this side, we'll never have access again. Let's actually build it here instead. And this is all going to be priority. Yeah, okay, that'll work. Crazy Elf, down for the count. Now, is somebody going to save you? That's the critical question, because you are miles away. Like miles and miles and miles away. Turns out somebody came and saved you. I can't read who that is. Green Gemini! In with the save. Again. Yep, the Crazy Elf lives again. Wow. You are the luckiest dupe in the world. Okay. Good news is that's almost analyzed in one pass. Okay. Put that there. We want a liquid lock. In theory, I need to vent this out. Vent this out. None of that needs to exist. We don't need to run a cooling loop halfway across the map in this particular one. I hope, at least. So that's the cooling loop done. That's the steam done. That's the power done. That's our oil out. That's our power in. We're good to leave the dupes to it. Meh. Make it out of ceramic. It's fine. We should actually have a decent amount of ceramic. Is what a check is. No, we don't have a decent amount of ceramic. Okay, try again, JD. Cancel. Buildings. All of them. Out of... No. Sedimentary rock. All the way to there. All the way to there. All the way across there. Does that... Yeah, that should work. Yeah, that'll give me enough room to put a gas vent at this side. Should I need to actually vacuum it out. Okay. So that's the plan. That's the plan for that one. Jeep should be able to get that built. We're making not enough progress on this job. Okay, that goes there. You're now vacuumed out. Awesome. Deconstruct everything. Deconstruct buildings. That one, that one, that one, that one. Priority 9. Everything. Okay, auto sweeper which I can't place. Auto sweeper which I can't place. Conveyor loader I can't place. Auto sweeper I can place. Okay. Conveyor rails. There to there. Power wires. There to there to there. Deconstruct 9. All of those ones are useless. Okay. That's all planned out. Roughly. Yes. Okay. So, next thing I need is I actually need to get the chlorine and the hydrogen in these rooms, because that's the main thing that's been holding back the Dracco farms. They don't actually have hydrogen in them. So we're going to put in 2 vents just to dump the gas in the room, and I want to have 27 tiles worth of chlorine for the balm lilies, because I've now got a decent amount of balm lilies. So we want to have 27 tiles worth of chlorine, and I'm just going to have the whole room pressurized to 1 kilo. It just makes my maths and my life easier. So 27 kilograms of chlorine. Step number 1, ventilation. We just want 27 tiles. 20... That's 27. That's our chlorine pipe. And we're going to put a gas bridge at one end, a gas bridge at the other. And then we're going to take our chlorine out of here and pump it into both of these, because we actually want 2 of them. 1 for each room. Okay, so that's our chlorine, which is we're literally just going to fill into these pipes, disconnect all the inputs, and then take the outputs and feed them 1 in each room. Okay, that's easy. That's the first job done. Second job is just planting these whilst we can. That goes there, that goes there. Power lines are all done. That goes there. Okay, in theory that one's done. Okay. Part 2. I need to have 27 plus 25 plus... what's that? 21? 21, 25, and 27. And maths is failing me today, so I'm just going to use a calculator. 27 plus 25 plus 21. I need 73 tiles worth of hydrogen. So. Oh. Yeah, what is the deal with a gas tank? It needs to have a pipe over the input so the output works. That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. Okay. We're now pumping that chlorine out. Okay, so what did I say? I said 73 tiles. So we're going to go with 25. Deconstruct buildings. 39. All of them. Who's scolding? Caretaker's over here trying to finish off the job. I've moved the liquid lock down, essentially so it could make its own liquid lock, with it just leaking oil everywhere. It's going to get really warm in here really quickly, guys. You're building the outside first. You're actually insulating yourselves in. It's probably a bad idea. Caretaker's down for the count. We might want to just set up caretaker to come to this bed. Yep. Nope, he didn't make it. Oh, shit. I just realized we built ourselves in. With a duplicate on the ground. Okay, so we're going to have to do that, and for the moment, I'm going to deconstruct that one probably now, because that at least lets you guys path out, which means hopefully nobody's going to grab caretaker. Nobody. Oh. 8. Probably now. 81 seconds. 80 seconds. $60 seconds. Hello? Fry Guy? Yeah, Fry Guy to the rescue. Whew. And dropped off. Who immediately gets out of bed and goes to pee? Yeah, pee. Trust duplicates. Okay. Alright, where were we? Yeah, build the ladder up there so Happy and Muppet can get out. Probably not a bad idea. Put that tile back. And walk away from the situation. Okay. Back to Dracco Farms. Where were we? So, chlorine's now done. Alright, we needed, what was it, 73 tiles. I built a pipe that was 25. I built a second one, that's 50. I built a third one, that'd be 75. Come back, 23, that makes my last tile. So, I don't need the chlorine anymore. So we're going to do the wise thing and pump it to an important place where it can be disposed of properly, not just dump it out in the atmosphere. Okay, so after that's dumped in the atmosphere, and it'll just sink to, I don't know, somewhere else in the base. I need to set up the second hydrogen for the second room. Can we please deconstruct that? So, this one needs to be 27 tiles times 2 plus 23 tiles. So we need 27 plus 27 plus 23. We need 77 tiles this time. So again, another... I need... I say 77 tiles. 25, 25, 25, 6, 7. Okay, so we're going to pump in at the right. Done. We've got another pre-measured pipe length. That's the important thing. We're using pre-measured pipe lengths because it's just so much easier. Printables. I have lime, definitely. Okay. I want to bridge gas in, put a bridge at this end so you guys have direction of flow, you know which way to travel. We have our liquid locks in here, we have our auto sweepers in here. We have everything basically for both these rooms to start running. We just need our hydrogen, which... Speaking of hydrogen... Okay, I need to set you to above. And... Yeah, there's still some oxygen. I need to vacuum out this little... I'm making problems for myself. I need to vacuum out this little bit of oxygen we have down here. That's it. So you should now have nothing but hydrogen in you. Change to that overlay. Deconstruct. Can I do a priority now? Now? Have you with a priority fixed now? Okay, so that's that problem solved. Sweep everything in here. And then we actually get around to sealing this room up. Okay, boom. That's all done. We can hook that hydrogen to flow down to here. And I actually think it's just going to be easiest for us to bridge off this line. And where are we going? To here. Somebody's scolding. Ventilation. Bridge. There. And there. And if I'm a horrible person, And I snip those apart. That'll cause that hydrogen back up as well. Okay, who's... Oh, the crazy elf is scolding again. You're really determined and really about to, like, fall over and collapse. Bye, crazy elf. Okay, who's gonna come grab you this time? Yeah, the fearless. Boom, 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 boom. Straight to the crazy elf. What's your athletics 2 now? 17! I wonder how much of that is from running after crazy elf. Yeah. Okay. Saved again. Alrighty. Back to this one. If all that piping is completed... oh, I forgot to set that. I copy that setting across. Which should instantly... How are we... Oh, because you're still hooked up to the grid. Okay, you put those there. Those there. Power. Deconstruct. No longer needs to be hooked up to the grid. How's this task going? Oh! Duplicates don't have access! Well, that's probably why it's not making much progress. It's simple little things like that. You just go, huh? How the hell did I miss that? Okay, you're now disconnected from the grid, which means we're going to burn off some hydrogen running the system, but any excess hydrogen we should be able to store up and ship down to our Dreckos, which I really want done now. Snazzy suit. Chris. Snazzy suit. Colberts. Done. Okay. You look to be finished. Where's all the hydrogen gone? Oh, okay. Let's deconstruct that. And we'll just put in one facing the other way. Oh. Yeah, now. Now. Much better. I don't want that to back up. Okay, so if we run all the hydrogen down here, we have to fill up whatever it is, 70 odd tiles worth of hydrogen. But at the same time, hello, pipe spaghetti. Okay, we're gonna run you through there, into there. We're gonna run this chlorine one into this room. So many pipe things happening at once. Okay, pre-measured chlorine in here. Pre-measured chlorine in here. Might have to heat the rooms back up. Yeah, probably gonna have to heat the rooms back up. That's slowly coming out of there. You're slowly backing up. I can lock that off. Oh wow, they really do march through this after you let them in. Speaking of marching through there, we want... I'd really like to make them out of copper. Because copper is absolutely useless to me. What are you set to store? You're set to store gold, so that means your copper. Set you on forever. That's a ton. Let's go up to 1,000 there and 600 there. Scolding. It's my turn. Well, hopefully I finish it. Yep, done. I might just want to just stop it at mid-bit on the way. Oh, crap, there's a few of us. There's almost all of us, it feels like. Okay. But that's done. It's going to make its own... It has made its own liquid lock. Actually... I might not need to cool this one down at all. I might just let this flow over the edge. And fall all the way down to here. And work out how to capture it when it gets down here. And then pump it out with these. Like, I've got 6 oil reservoirs right here. So I might capture it down here and then pump it out with these 6. Anyway, where were we? We were... Dreckos. Oh, crap. Huff, you are not allowed to breathe out. Deliver suit. Deliver suit. Like, nobody's allowed to breathe out in this room. I've gone and made a vacuum. If you breathe out, you're going to screw it for me. Atmosphere checkpoint is definitely the way to go. Alright, and gases. Top one's full. Awesome. We just need enough gas to fill the bottom one, which is getting there slowly. Checkpoint. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so it's just a priorities problem. Priority 9. That's how we fix the priorities problem. Because as soon as they're done... Like, I can literally just dump the hydrogen into this bottom room right now. It needs this pipe done, chlorine in, hydrogen. Actually, let's do the hydrogen. Priority 9. We want to go down there. Spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. Feel your inner spaghetti monster grow. There, done. Copy settings to there. Set you to 8. Auto wrangle. Oh. I broke that hatchery. My bad. Yeah, I was overzealous with the deconstruction planner. And removed the doors, so it became a non-ranch. Yeah. Okay, we'll just fix that up really quickly. Hydrogen, no, still not. Only because the pipes are really having a hard time doing anything with all the stuttering. You're running. We're filling oxygen into these, which is awesome. The only other thing I want to do is I want to make sure run my oxygen past the edge and then dump in a normal gas fan. So if these all fill up, we can then run oxygen past that. Suits. Suits. Wow. How many do I want? 14, it seems. Where's that forge? Right there. 14, please, sir. Nope. 16. I need this Dracco farm done. That also means I need you done now. I need an actual duplicant standing on this right now. Okay. Yeah, because they can't get in here to finish off this now. So I need these 2 suits delivered, and... What the hell are you doing? Are you making the pump? That's a bad spot to stand. Why don't you stand at this side, where it's only 50 degrees? Only 50 degrees, Ergphobia. Rather than standing... Well... It's 50 to 120 degrees in that area. Yeah, go stand at that end. Okay, so you're almost done. Back to the Dreckos. We've dumped off 1 Atmos suit, so that means this can get finished off. You are still a vacuum, so that means I can actually hook that up. That's going to be the chlorine in. Hydrogen is done, so we just need to reverse every one of these bridges. That one, that one, that one. That one. Okay. Do this before I forget. That one. That one. That one. That one. And hook that back into there. So I'll empty all those. Let's do another printable. I mean, or I'll take it. Okay. So we've pumped everything into the bottom room. Let's just stop and observe our progress. So we have both chlorine and hydrogen in this room. It'll take a while to stabilize and flatten out, but it should give us a very, very flat level of chlorine across the bottom with some bouncing around of hydrogen. Like, it's not going to be perfect, but it should give us a very, very evenly split room. It's probably the best way of work. Oh. Okay. I was wondering where the other chlorine line had gone. Turned out I already pumped it in and forgot. So it literally means all of that can go. I can hook that into there. And literally all I have to do is deconstruct that. And that should empty. Now! Beautiful. It also means I can do copy settings to those guys, because you're in an atmosphere now. So you can start pumping out. We can do... Oh, Barmaloo, 16. Yeah, plant, copy settings. All of those. So as you can see, this has started to stabilize. It might have a little bit of too much hydrogen in it in some places. Realistically, I should have probably aimed for a kilo worth of chlorine in each tile, and probably skip 3 or 4 tiles worth of hydrogen. Depends. How quickly can I get a dupe to deconstruct? Pretty quickly. That looks like a pretty good mix. I wouldn't call it perfect, but I'd call it pretty good. Either that or I... Oh, I was even stupider, wasn't I? No, I wasn't. Okay. I thought I pumped the wrong hydrogen into the wrong room. That looks pretty good to me. So I want you to vent out there instead. We want to deconstruct all of that, all of that, all of that. All our barley is planted. It looks like we might have some atmosphere problems down on this corner. And that just might be that I just put in a little mini pump and I just suck out like a couple of kilos worth of hydrogen to fix that problem. Or I just give it a little bit more room to move. Come on. That might fix the problem as well. Just give me a couple more tiles to move. Deconstruct all of that. Deconstruct the gas vent. Deconstruct the other gas vent. That research is complete. Can I have some cargo wagons now? Deliver suit. Deliver suit. Suit. Okay. So, Dracco farms are done. They're probably not perfect yet, but you know, we're starting to get there. The only other small minor altercation I want to do is I want incubators. What do I want? I want 1, 2. Leave a gap. Okay, I want an auto sweeper in there. I want a tiles there. We put tiles. We put tiles here to catch everything that falls out. Put 2 incubators there. We'll wall the whole thing off. That's not gonna work. Tubes can't get in there. Cancel that. Deconstruct, cancel. Deconstruct, cancel. Getting there slowly. Door. Yeah, you're not helping. Fill that in. Power. Actually, I don't even need these powered. No, I need the auto switch powered. Just steal power off that. I might rearrange the power between episodes. 9, please. Food. Gonna drop off. Door. There and there. Chocolates. All the crap fell to there. Okay. Pressure? Yeah, definitely worked better in the top one than it did the bottom one. It looks like just a little bit too much pressure. Okay, let's try that. Very nice. Build now? Oh, there we go. Chocolate egg. But that's what we're going to do. And the only thing I'm going to do in here is I'm going to say... No. I think just that. And that should either have the Drecklet shipped into one of these two stables or straight to the meat machine. That should be their only two options for their life. But yeah, that's all we're going to do in here. Has that stabilized our problem? Not really. Actually, looks like the chlorine's a little bit low. Oh, there's a stack of it over here. No, that's always the other option. Just drop in tiles of chlorine one at a time. But yeah, that's going to do us. Drecklets take 30 cycles to hatch. So maybe I'll power them, because I'd like to get the population back up to 8 and 8. So they just run all the time. But that should fix our phosphorite problem, which we don't really have a problem with. And it also should definitely fix our reed fiber problem. We should get a significant amount of reed fiber from 2 Dracco farms over time. But yeah, I'm going to leave the episode here. Well, what did we accomplish? We got this done. We've dug out more of this side of the map. We've tamed a leaky oil fisher without trying. Is that actually finished building? Is that a power wire? Okay, it's one power wire. One power wire short. Yeah, one power wire short, and then that's finished. Grab that, run that across the top, run that there. You can go away. Okay, so yeah, well, one power wire short, and like a little bit of sweeping and that sort of stuff. Your general tidy up. The Dracco farm got completed. We made an absolute mess everywhere else, which we're just going to set to sweep and clean up, and that should be good. And we've also, without really trying, got a bunch of Atmo suits done, and we have access to space. So next episode, I guess we're gonna have to start really planning for space. And I also think I'm only gonna let the pretty duplicates with have hats out to space. I think that seems fairly wise. We'll keep the other duplicates in the base for now, and maybe we'll give them access to space a little bit later. Just probably without spacesuits, 'cause I don't think they should have spacesuits, to be honest. I think they should be forced to work in the vacuum, in a vacuum. Oh, and we also tamed. We also cooled this geyser, which was at like 90 odd degrees, and now we're passing polluted water from our leaky oil fisher. The aquatuner that's cooling that is also cooling our iron volcano steam turbines, and now we're just looping the pipe around, which is coming in at 56.3, going out at 56.9. We're actually also cooling down this area, so it's probably not quite as blistery for dupes when they walk past. Over time, like 50 or 100 cycles, it'll be like this, where, well, it's still 70 odd degrees. But that's mostly due to hot salt water in the area that, you know... Yeah, whole lack of insulated pipes, I think, is my #1 problem over here. So maybe that's something else I do between episodes. I just go around with the insulated paintbrush and just fill them all in. Because we did go... We are on rhyme, don't forget. Like, you can see parts that feel very rhymey, but, you know, there are other parts that are not so much. Oh, and this is now finally running. That's something else that sort of happened. We have igneous rock coming out at like 130 degrees. Not quite cooled all the way down, but pretty close. So I can't argue with that. We're still creating power. We're actually out of magma. Minor volcanoes don't really erupt enough to keep this thing happy, is probably the best way of putting it. So, yeah. I don't know, maybe I need to rebuild this around a major volcano. The good news is we have one of them right here. which I still haven't opened up for some reason. So maybe that's also in a future episode. This minor volcano is filling up with magma as well, so we need to... We've got a couple of volcanic options. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. All right, bye.